Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sunday Berries. Today, I spent the day doing this book, and I'm so excited because it looks so beautiful. And I thought to show it to you. I usually do this type of work, creating my personal sketchbooks when I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed or uninspired, or to create anything that has to do with painting in itself. So I decided to do this one and came out really good. I did it with caddy paper and I left it here so I know what kind of paper this is. Although it would be really hard to forget. The paper itself, I just didn't like too much, but I think it works. It's quite thin and I feel that it almost dissolves under the brush. Like you can see how you get these little balls of paper. So I thought that it would motivate me to use this if I had it in a nice format. So I made this one. And I think it came out so beautiful. And I thought that I would do another one with artist paper. But in the meantime, I thought like, well, maybe we could actually do something here. And that would be testing some new supplies. We're going to start with the Walnut Ink by Daniel Smith. Keep in mind that this one is not very light fast, but it's quite a beautiful one though. I went to Kimberly Creeks's website. Oops. Okay. So the mess is big, my friends. The mess is big. All right, so that was a disaster. I decided to add to this group of inks the J.Herbin de Feu. I think it's Earth of Fire. I'm not sure. This is French. And this is La Paire de Sangre. Something like that. So let's try it because I've had this, I think, possibly since 2008 and never tried it, never opened it. And it's the time for it. All right, here we go. Oh, nice. Okay. Maybe it's ruined. Oh, this is different. And if we add a little bit of water, then we get this. what I could find about this ink is that it uses all natural dyes, it's non-toxic, and it's water-based. It does not give any information about light fastness or anything like that, so I really wouldn't know. And I've had this for such a long time. It's incredible that I still have it and never used it. So this is the first time I see it. I don't know if what's going on here is something due to the paper or the ink is old. So we'll see. I don't know, but it's quite beautiful and quite intense and watered down. It looks really nice. It's very much a muted down red. And as you can see, it doesn't go over. So I'm rather impressed at this time with the paper because it's handling well the ink, which I wasn't sure it was going to handle. So that's good. And while the other ones are drying, let's continue on with our swatches. This one is Liquitex Transparent Raw Umber. The pigments are PY42, PR101, and PBK7. The light fastness is excellent. And this one is transparent as the name suggests. This is acrylic ink, and I am more used to acrylic inks. I'm very familiar with this particular brand. I've used these for a very long time. So here we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I've always loved raw umber. So yeah. This will dry permanent because it is an acrylic ink. The next one that we are going to be looking at is Daler-Rowney, and this is sepia. And the information on Daler-Rowney is PBK7, PR112, and PY83. It is semi-opaque and it has 3 stars for light fastness. Now, I am really unfamiliar with Daler-Rowney, so let's take a look. Whoa, intense. Wow. Wow. I may have gone overboard with this one. Look at that. How beautiful. Wow. Breathtaking, this sepia. Now this is also an acrylic ink. The next one is Daler-Rowney Maroon Antelope, and this one was recommended by Natasha Newton. I saw it in one of her videos and I wanted to try it, so let's give it a shot. I'm going to use a lot less than with the other one because it's quite dark. Oh my God. uh, makes you smile immediately. Very beautiful. It does have a yellow undertone. Can you see? So very, very interesting. Ooh, I'm really happy with this one. Here's a shout out to Natasha Newton because I wouldn't have tried this one had she not suggested it in one of her videos. Very nice as well. And the last one that we're going to try is a metallic. This is Winsor and Newton ink, and it is gold metallic bronze. I got it for embellishments. I am not really someone that enjoys metallic colors, but this one I saw at Denise's Love channel, and I thought like, that would be interesting to try. And so here we have it. And I also saw that Winsor and Newton carries a line of ink. I'm not familiar with Winsor and Newton because I've always worked more with Liquitex and Golden. So I've worked a lot more with the Liquitex inks than anything else. This is quite glittery. I did not use a lot of that gold bronze ink, but it looks really nice. It's not in a watered down version. It's not really opaque, but I think it could go opaque if I used it as a matte stone. So let's set this aside to dry and we'll continue on. I did get the Anthraquinum blue again. I'm not going to open this one, but I will show you what this color looks like from the pan because I truly, truly believe that this color is quite amazing. And if you haven't had a chance to see it, then, and here we go. I find this blue absolutely breathtaking. Painting in this caddy paper is a different experience. Or swatching, let's just say. This is a handmade paper from India. So it does handle differently. What I don't like is that it can actually crumble underwater. And create this little balls of paper. And that's what I really don't like. So that one looks really great. And now we're going to test for the first time Rembrandt, and this is Dusk Yellow. It says here that it has a number 2 for light fastness, so I think that's very good. PBK 11 and PY 128 are the pigments. Here we go. Whoa. Take a look at how dark this color is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is really gorgeous. This one is granulating. This is not the paper undoing itself. Wow. Wow. Okay, I am smiling. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. What a color. I'm not going to touch it anymore because I don't want to overwork it. But wow, how dark and then just beautiful. It's a breathtaking color. And the granulation is coming along so nicely. It's a very earthy green. It's very toned down, muted, moody even, but it is just a feast to the eyes. It's absolutely wonderful. And I will be giving you close-ups to all of these, but my God, really, that is incredible. My God. Okay, so the next one is the quinacridone gold. This one, I've been buying a lot of quinacridone golds because its PO48 has been discontinued. So if you can get your hands on quinacridone gold from any of your favorite brands, do so now before they take them away. There are very few left that I have been able to find. And I was lucky enough to get one from Qor. And I would have this one and a smaller tube that came with my first set purchase. But I was able to get this one, so I'm really happy with that. The pigments on this one is PO48 and PY150, and it has excellent light fastness. Here we go. One of the most beautiful things that this color have is that ability to have a dual character to it. And I love that. This is a great color for glazing. I've used it a lot with my acrylics, and it's just as beautiful in watercolors as well, although I think it's prettier as a watercolor, to be quite honest. I'm gonna have to pour this one into a pan because it came out running. So yeah. So there you have it. So I am going to allow this to dry, and then we're going to try the Faber-Castell Pit Artist Pen Fineliner, and that is in a dark sepia 175 with 3 stars for light fastness, and this is a 0.5 tip. So looking forward to this one, and what I'm going to do is label everything with it so you can see it, all right? So I'll be right back. So here we go. Dark. Why do I say dark? It's not dark. Okay. Oh, I ruined it. So I am going to show you a close-up. This is the Walnut ink by Daniel Smith, J.Herbin Diffuse ink, and same here. This one is lighter. If you see, there is like a little thing going on there on that ink, but it could be just because it's so super old. And this is where I spilled the walnut ink by Daniel Smith. Remember this one, even though it says that it is light fast, apparently it isn't, due to tests conducted by Kimberly Creeks. Then we have here the Liquitex transparent raw umber, Daler-Rowney sepia, Daler-Rowney antelope brown, and shout out to Natasha Newton because I wouldn't have known this color unless if I hadn't seen it in her video. And then Winsor Newton gold metallic bronze, and here we have M.Graham anthracynone blue. Then we have Rembrandt dusk yellow, beautiful, beautiful. Can you see how beautiful this color is? Beautiful granulation. And then Qor quinacridone gold, and unfortunately that swatch didn't come out perfectly good, but there you have it. And of course the writing was done with the Faber-Castell Pit Artist Pen Fineliner, and this is in dark sepia number 175. So these colors are really, really wonderful. As I mentioned, I think that I would like this fineliner in a 0.3 probably. It's a little bit thinner. And in terms of the paper, I am quite happy that they didn't pass over. So that for me is a little bit of hope with this paper. I still find it very, very thin. I did buy another pack of paper from Caddy Papers, and those are a lot stronger because they have a higher GSM and the weight is stupendous. So we'll see how that goes. I understand that it is handmade paper, so I don't expect it to be arches, but I'm looking forward to that one. I do have it already here in the home, but I haven't tried it yet. I decided to start with this first. So this paper did handle the ink rather well. And here we have the inks. Again, beautiful. This sepia, I love it because I don't know if it's the water or what, but it has different tones to it. In comparison to Liquitex, I prefer the Daler-Rowney ink. So I think I'm going to be starting to purchase more Daler-Rowney inks. And the Winsor and Newton Gold Metallic Bronze. It's quite beautiful. It's delicate. I would have to see it in action to know whether or not I really do like it. As I mentioned, I am not much for metallic colors, but I'm trying to be. So the nature of my personal work does not include metallic colors, but for watercolors, I'm actually interested in them. So we'll be seeing more of these metallic colors. And of course, M.Graham has been the surprise to me over the last few months when I have started to really use the set. And I'm surprised as to how much I actually like M.Graham. And I really have a very few colors that I randomly picked just to try out. And I am surprised at how much I'm really enjoying using them. So I'm looking forward to getting more or experiencing more colors from this brand. Now, this has been a revelation. Rembrandt, I never thought about even purchasing Rembrandt watercolors. I really wasn't interested. And I came across this color and I thought it was quite rather interesting. So I just said, let's go ahead and get it. And wow, am I surprised. I am completely in love with this dusk yellow because obviously you see some yellow, but it's a beautiful green, absolutely natural, so very moody, so very um, earthy. It's just breathtaking. And with the core quinacridone gold, I was lucky enough to find a 11 millimeter tube for quinacridone gold, which is the PO48 has been discontinued. So I really wanted to stack up on this one. And I've been stacking up from other brands as well just to have it because I do love this color. And so that concludes my video for this time around. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and let me know whether or not you would be interested in seeing more about building your own sketchbook with the watercolor that you prefer. I think this one is quite simple because it doesn't require sewing, but I do know how to do the Coptic links and also putting together a hardcover. This one is pretty much a hardcover, but really sturdy one. I also put them up. I really love how this one came out. I'm quite happy. So this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do take a moment and subscribe. And looking forward to seeing you in the comments below. And with that said, my friends, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe, be kind to one another, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, bye.